Dear students, we have seen how the water is entering into the root. The process of osmosis, everything we have seen, moving of water from higher concentration to the lower concentration through a semi-permeable membrane is called osmosis. Okay. The next we are going to see what root pressure. What is meant by root pressure? Or how this pressure is occurring in the root. We'll see that. When water enters a root hair, the movement of water creates a pressure in the roots. From higher concentration to lower concentration, when the water is moving, it will creates a pressure in the roots, which pushes water into the xylem vessels. This pressure is called root pressure. When the water is entering inside the root hair cell, it will push, that pressure will push that water into xylem vessels. Xylem is carrying water from roots to leaves. So this is how the water is entering into xylem vessels. Now we'll see the absorption of mineral salts by roots. See, now we see only how water is entering. How these mineral salts like calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, all these things, how it is entering into the roots. You see, roots absorb water and mineral salts from the soil. We know that roots are growing inside the soil. So from soil only the roots are absorbing. These mineral salts dissolve in water to form ions. The minerals present in the soil will get dissolved in water. Then after the dissolving, it will form as ions. That's why we are watering. After putting fertilizer, manures, whatever things, we are watering also. This is the importance of watering. The mineral salts will get dissolved in water to form ions. Then these ions are then easily absorbed by the roots. This ion form of minerals will get easily absorbed by the roots. Now, for the absorption of water and mineral salts by the roots, there are two mechanisms are there for this absorption by the root, depending on these two mechanisms or methods, depending on the concentration of mineral salts in the soil. Sometimes in soil, the concentration, the amount of mineral may be high or low. But here we'll see what are the two types of mechanisms. The name of these two mechanisms are, one is diffusion and second one is active transport. Diffusion and active transport. These are the two mechanisms of the plant to absorb water and minerals from the soil. Okay, we'll see one by one. Now first diffusion. First we'll see the definition of diffusion. First we will see the definition of diffusion. The definition is the movement of molecules from a region of their higher concentration to a lower concentration region of their lower concentration until in both the regions is equal. Again I am telling the movement of molecules, it can be solid, liquid or gas, whatever be the molecule type, but the movement of molecules from a region of their higher concentration, the amount is more is there in that higher concentration, to a region of their lower concentration, and until, when, up to when this will move, till the both regions are become equal. After becoming equal, the molecules will not move. So this process is called diffusion. The movement of molecules from a region of their higher concentration to a region of their lower concentration until concentration in both. Now we'll see how this diffusion take place in plants. So you see the concentration of mineral ions. Ions means after dissolving in water it will become as ions. In the soil is higher than in the root hair cell. In this case, mineral ions will move from soil to root hair through this process diffusion, because we have seen what is diffusion from the higher concentration to lower concentration, if it is solid or liquid or gas, whatever. So here these ions, after dissolving minerals in the water, it will form as ions. These ions will move into root hair cell because of that concentration gradient, because outside is more and inside is low. So high and low. From high to low, this will move. That is what diffusion happens in plants. Now we will see the second mechanism of the movement of molecules. That is what active transport. Here we'll see the definition first. The movement of molecules from a region of their lower concentration to the region of their higher concentration by utilizing energy is called active transport. So here in diffusion we have seen the movement of molecules from a region of higher concentration to lower concentration. Here just opposite to that, from the region of a lower concentration to a higher concentration. You have seen from moving from lower to higher, something need to be there. Here that special thing is it is utilizing the energy. This is the difference between diffusion and active transport. The movement of water molecules from a region of their lower concentration to a higher concentration by utilizing energy is called active transport. Now we will see how this active transport happens in plants. First point, the energy required for this process is obtained by the root cells through respiration. You know the respiration process, releasing of energy. In that process, the plants are releasing energy by breaking down of food particles. Okay. Now here the energy required, how from where they are getting energy from the process of respiration. Then the concentration of mineral ions in the soil is lower than that of the root hair cell. In this case, mineral ions will move from a region of low concentration, that means from soil, to a region of higher concentration, that is root hair cells, through this active transport by utilizing the energy produced by the respiration process. Okay.